Alright, this video was a long time coming. For the past several months I have teased talking about this show, but I figured fine, it was finally time to talk about Kappa Mikey. Since I'm covering a bunch of Nickelodeon and Nicktoons shows recently and going forward, what better time than right now? And to appease the horde of comments I will get under this video, Kappa Mikey for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Now that is out of the way, happy November, aka December Part 1. We have a fun month ahead of us because, like I have been teasing with the Nicktoons stuff, welcome to The Fault in Our Nicktoons. Yeah, it's the best title for this I'm coming up with. So yes, we're gonna take a look at the show Kappa Mikey, the history behind it, what happened to it, and why I, and by extension maybe you, barely remember it. Kappa Mikey was an animated Nicktoons series that ran between February 25th, 2006 to September 20th, 2008 for a total of 52 episodes. The series parodied Japanese anime while playfully highlighting the differences between Western and Japanese animation styles and tropes. While Kappa Mikey was produced exclusively for Nicktoons, Nickelodeon, as its parent network, aired new episodes on its channel, as well as a way to kind of help promote the show in 2006 to the start of 2007. Kappa Mikey is based around Mikey Simons, a 19-year-old American actor, stylized after Western cartoons from Cleveland, Ohio, who wins a contest to appear on the Japanese tokusatsu show Lily Moo, where his anime-style co-stars represent different common anime cliches. Mikey's character outside of Lily Moo is friendly and curious, but also naive and arrogant, with this naivety and arrogance often leading to the major conflict of the episode. Kappa Mikey pulls humor from the fish-out-of-water element of Mikey being from the United States and now being in Japan, as well as playing off the fun anime cliches and tropes that he is now presented with. A rejected design of Pikachu, a version of Goku they found in a Walmart bargain bin, Sailor Moon's backup dancers, you get it. That's not to discredit or demean them in any way, that's clearly the inspiration they are drawing from to portray these tropes. And usually when it comes to animation style mixing, it's very hit or miss, and for me, in most cases, is a miss. There's just something so jarring about it. But here, for Kappa Mikey, the juxtaposition of Mikey's Western animation and, well, everyone else's Japanese anime-inspired animation really helps emphasize the fish-out-of-water feeling. Meaning, I kinda like the mixing of the animation.
The biggest star in Tokyo, Kappa Mikey, is up next.
This is the end of anime as we know it.
Within the world of Lily Moo, Mikey plays the lead role of a superhero also named Kappa Mikey, thus the name of the series. Mikey's anime-inspired Lily Moo co-stars include Gonard, a large blue-haired man who plays Lily Moo's antagonist and who is the one to help Mikey finally settle in Japan. Gonard is also good-natured, friendly, and not too bright. Lily is one of the stars of Lily Moo and Mikey's big love interest through the series, despite her initially disliking him since he took her spot as the star of Lily Moo. Such a Sharpay Evans move. There's Guano, a purple furry mammalian creature with a blue gem in his chest who not only acts in Lily Moo, but also works as the fictional show's director, writer, and creator. Pikachu? More like Pikachu, am I right? Like, not only is little Guano here a star, but he's directing and writing and making a paycheck and paying bills. What has Pikachu ever done outside of mooch free trips around the Pokemon world with Ash? Think about that. Guano's numerous roles and responsibilities often cause him to come across as nervous and stressed out, mostly because he is. Finally, there's Mitsuki, a capable blue-haired woman who has a crush on Mikey throughout the series, though he never seems to realize it. While on Lily Moo, she plays a tough, no-nonsense character, outside of the show, she's a sweet and loving girl who serves as the heart of the team. Also working on Lily Moo alongside the show's cast, but behind the scenes, is Ozu, the owner of Lily Moo Studios and Lily Moo's executive producer. He's an overbearing and controlling boss who does not hesitate to yell at the cast members when things go wrong. Also, his yes man. There's also Brozu, Ozu's 1 second older twin brother who's obsessed with hip-hop dancing. He most likely appears as a conflicting force against Ozu with his different opinions about how Lily Moo should run and what the show should be about, much like how y'all still argue about the different logos and how they do or don't fit the vibe of the channel. Carry on, I guess, I can't stop y'all at this point. Something that I do find interesting is how the show was toted around here in the States. In press releases at the time from the network, Kappa Mikey was labeled as the first anime produced entirely entirely in the United States, which would also spark up a debate about the term anime, as it traditionally means animation originally produced for the Japanese market, which is where Kappa Mikey would directly draw its inspiration from. But here you go, America. here's your first United States anime. It more times than not, whether it be plot-based or due to the animation in general, feels not like an anime that was created in the States, but rather what the States think or thought anime is, or what it should be, which translates into something that feels a bit tone-deaf sometimes and just trying to cash in within the medium if they can. Episodes by and large fall into a standard formula, beginning with the cast of Lily Moo filming a scene for their superhero TV show before the take is ruined by some trouble or conflict the characters will have to deal with throughout the rest of the episode. The Kappa Mikey episode, not the Lily Moo episode. The episodes mainly end with the cast of Lily Moo completing whatever filming they were working on before the trouble arose, normally with whatever lesson they had learned throughout the day, working it into their new script. This episode structure held particularly true in the first season, but shifted slightly in the second, by foregoing part of the episode with some of the Lily Moo scenes to give more time for the episode's overarching main plot. An episode that nicely showcases this early format is Camp. The episode begins with the cast of Lily Moo trying to film a scene with mixed success to the executive producer Ozo's annoyance. When the cast claims their poor acting is due to the overwork from Ozu, he lets them all go on vacation, which, hold up, is it really that easy to get a vacation from your boss like that?
Hello, this is Susan.
Hi, I know we're in the holiday season, but can I take a...
No.
But I didn't even say what I wanted. Hello? Susan? Hello?
Here's what you know about Mikey Simon. He's an American actor starring in a Japanese TV show.
Check out the series premiere this Saturday at 8, only on Nicktoons Network.
Once the cast of Lily Moo, excluding Gonard, who got a ride from his mom instead of taking the bus with everyone else, gets to the resort they were supposed to be staying at, as they realize it is in fact an acting summer camp for children. They are told to improve their acting skills or to not come back at all. Gonard's mom, instead of dropping him off at this summer camp, instead drops him off at a cheerleading summer camp where he spends his time trying to befriend the popular girls who keep running away from him, terrified. During the rest of Lily Moo's cast time there at the acting camp, Mikey's stage fright and the source of his childhood trauma is explored and worked through. By the time the cast, including Gonard, get back to the studio, their acting skills have improved, and they are ready to finish their Lily Moo filming with help from the kids they met at the camp. Little note that the theme song here is actually sung by the Japanese punk band The Beat Crusaders, and it slaps. Kappa Mikey was created by Larry Schwarz, a writer, producer, and photographer who is best known as the former CEO of Animation Collective, before it shut down in 2014. Through his time running Animation Collective, Schwarz worked on a variety of projects, including Thumb Wrestling Federation, a live-action show centered around thumb wrestling Speed Race: The Next Generation, which was based on the classic Speed Racer franchise following the events of the 1967 Japanese series, and the Kappa Mikey spin-off series Dancing Sushi, which is centered around 4 sushi characters who want to be pop stars. 2 quick notes. Episodes of Dancing Sushi can be found on YouTube if you look for them, and Kappa Maki is a type of sushi also known as a cucumber roll. Kappa Maki sounds like Kappa Mikey. I might be not even saying it right, but that also might be the initial inspiration behind Dancing Sushi, was that joke there. And let me just reiterate, if this all wasn't clear to you, Kappa Mikey had a frickin' spin-off property? What? In his younger days, Schwarz also worked as a child actor before briefly trying stand-up comedy to mixed success. Easy to see where the child star actor storyline of Kappa Mikey would come from, as well as making it a comedy too, fusing all of his backstory into his work. But how does the Dancing Sushi come into play, huh? The world may never know. Now, Schwarz works as the CEO of Larry Schwarz and his band, yes, that is the actual name, of an independent studio that produces shows like Alien Dawn, a series from 2013 centered around 16-year-old Cameron Turner as he followed clues hidden in the pages of a comic book to look for his missing dad. While no formal sources have ever come forward about why Kappa Mikey was canceled, speculations of course have been made across the internet and fan chat rooms, just in general, that low ratings and possible low viewership is the cause. 'Tis the story of most fates met, especially on the Nicktoons network. The series just oozes that mid-2000s charm that is hard to explain what that charm really was because it's more of a feeling and an experience rather than a distinct reasoning. Of course, the mixed animation styles remind me of when the anime craze was starting for me and those around me when I was young, and everyone was going to the Scholastic Book Fair to purchase the How to Draw manga. So now all you know how to draw is this? No, just me. Ultimately though, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Kappa Mikey. I've only received around 900 comments a day since I first teased doing this video months back, so I'm excited to hear what you all have to say about this show. As always, I thank you all for watching, spending some time with me here today. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Follow me on Twitter for updates on content and more. I'll be back with another video soon, but until then, later.